Before we finish the tea, let's spill the tea. So, my news is, let me slice my finger this way. Hey guys, so today I thought I would make something that will help make us all feel good, and then after I'm done making, I have an announcement, or shall I say, we're going to spill some tea. Speaking of tea though, we are going to be making an immunity boost tea that will help you fight off any cold, or it'll help make you feel better basically. So I've actually shared this on the channel before, but I thought I'd bring it back up to the surface because it is more relevant than ever these days. It's called my cold remedy tea. So here I'm starting with a lemon, and if I have to be honest, we got this lemon from the neighbor's tree. It was hanging over our fence and we're like, hey. But what I'm gonna do is actually cut the whole thing into slices and keep the rind on. It smells really fresh and delicious, and I like to do a really thin slice like this. I love the smell of fresh lemons, but right now is the time to just really infuse, hopefully I don't slice my finger this way, infuse your system with some vitamin C, because I heard that vitamin C will help strengthen your free radicals. No, Nate said no. Vitamin C will help strengthen your immune system to fight free radicals. There you go. By no means does this mean to cure anything. It's just meant to give you a boost of vitamin C and help, you know, keep your immune system up. So this is not like a miracle medicine. So when you get to like these small parts, I don't like to waste, but I also don't want to cut my finger off. So I'm just gonna go really slowly this side off. I'm using 1 whole lemon and then half of an orange, and then we have some other good stuff here. So this knife I just sharpened, and it's cutting through the lemon like butter, so I have to actually be really careful. I love a good sharp knife, but it's also kind of dangerous. So how are you guys all doing today? And what have you guys been cooking since you have been staying home a lot? I've been seeing a lot of your tags and your recipes and your renditions of like the one-pot rice, and it looks so good. So thank you so much for all of your really sweet and kind comments and for using my recipe. That was really nice. Now I'm just cutting the orange. So the reason why I'm cutting it into really thin like slices like this is because we're actually going to use all of this in our tea, and it's just a lot easier when things are like thin to scoop out, in my opinion. So the inspiration for this tea actually came from the Korean honey citron tea. Have you guys ever seen those jars sold? Like they have them at Costco, they have them at Korean markets. They pretty much have them everywhere right now, but I just thought that it would be cool to, instead of just the lemon and the yuzu and the honey that they have, I think they have ginger in there too, but I would infuse a little bit more good stuff in there for us to really boost, I keep saying it, but boost our immune system. All right, this is pretty much done. And this seems like a lot, but we're making enough to store in the fridge so that anytime we want to make some extra tea, we can just scoop out a little bit and enjoy. So now I have a ginger that I cut in half. It was the size of my thumb, like this. And I'm just gonna put it into a mortar and pestle and just pound it. If you don't have one, you can just smash it and then chop it down with your knife. But we're gonna mash it down to like a paste consistency. Okay, so now we have our ginger. And what I'm gonna do to add those good mix-ins is some turmeric. So turmeric is like anti-inflammatory, so it'll help kind of just ease any inflammation into the bowl. Honey, which is like an antimicrobial, antibacterial, I don't really know what to call it, antimicrobial. I know it seems like a lot, but it will help to soothe your throat. So any guesses so far about what my announcement is gonna be about? I'm just curious as to what you guys might think it is. I actually I wasn't sure if I should announce it. To be honest, this is like real talk time, just because with everything going on, but I asked on Instagram stories if you guys would want to hear some good news like my good news. And so many of you guys said yes, I would love to hear it right now. So that is why we are going forward with it. So just to preface what this is gonna be, by no means do I want to make it all about me at all. So I don't know, it's just a weird time, and I just wanted to bring that to the surface because I don't want to be like insensitive or tone deaf or anything like that. But anyway, if you get anything out of this video, at least it'll be this tea that'll be super helpful. But once you mix everything together, the juices really come out, and that's what you're gonna use, including like these rinds, to go in the tea. So this is pretty much ready to go. You can just put it into an airtight container. I misjudged and I got too small of one, but that's okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit into a mug and then share my good news. So how you would use this is basically just add a scoop. It doesn't have to be exact, like whatever you want. And it's totally fine if the seeds are in there. So I'm adding this much, and then make sure you get the good stuff, like this juice right here. That looks good. I just do it proportionally to my cup, my mug, and pretty much have this much in there. But before we finish the tea, let's spill the tea. So my news is, dun, 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 I have a cookbook coming out in 6 months. My very first cookbook, the Honeysuckle Cookbook, 100 healthy, feel-good recipes to live deliciously, will be coming out on September 22nd, 2020, and it's available to pre-order now. This book has been oh, I can't even tell you. I've been working on this for 2 years, and there's been so many times where I wanted to tell you guys that I am working on this because I get messages daily on Instagram or wherever asking me to write my recipes down or come out with a cookbook, and I am so flattered for those messages, and I wanted to shout from the rooftop, but I wasn't allowed to until now. This is the book, and here's the back, although I think it's not really finalized yet. But you guys, this recipe is included in there, and as a bonus, I will share the recipe on my Instagram page, so go follow me there at Honeysuckle. I will have it all written out for you. This is, hi Cece. This book includes some of our top favorites from the channel, kind of remixed. I didn't want too many duplicates from the channel, so I've tweaked a lot of the ones that you found on the channel in here. I wish I could show it to you, the actual, but the publisher sent me a dummy because it's not in print yet. I cannot wait for you to see it. The photos are freaking gorgeous. We worked with Eva Kalenko, who is just an amazing photographer, and I feel so lucky to have worked with her. But I'm sure I'm going to tell you guys so much more about this journey that it took to write this book. I consider it like my third child because I was pregnant with Rolly when I was like deep into recipe testing. But we had so many recipes, so many like things that I just have so much to tell you about. But that's basically my tea, and I hope you guys are excited as I am for the book. What do you think of the cover? Tell me. And you know what? Actually, I think right now, even though things are kind of weird and things are just not, I don't know, things are very uncertain right now. I struggled with telling you guys this news this week because of everything going on, but a lot of people told me that, you know what, new things in life could get worse. There might not be any good news for a long time, so you should just seize the day. And I got Cece a new Peppa book. So anyways, I hope you guys are excited. Thank you so much for listening to me announce this news. I hope you guys are excited. The pre-order link is in the description box below, so go check that out, and let's finish this tea. It's sweet, it's kind of tangy from the lemon, and then you really taste the turmeric, which normally I don't know if you guys like, but in this case, it's really good. And the ginger too. Anyways, make a huge batch of this for yourself, make it for your friends, your family, drop it off at their door, don't come in contact with anyone, and stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you, I will see you guys soon. Bye.